start a video up. What was the last video I made, or that I uploaded? I make a lot of videos and I don't upload. Come on, cars, hurry the hell up, son of a! Like every fucking person in Nebraska is, I had to remember what state I was in, is passing me on the left right now as I'm stuck behind CR England. Had to tap the brakes, slow it down. Oh my God. Like, speed limit is 75. And you got these damn trucks out here governed at like 62, 58, 55, 65. I'm going 70 for fuel. I'm not going 75. But damn, there has to be some kind of limit. Like, you're impeding traffic at these really low speeds. Once I get back over here, CR England's flashed his lights at me and shit. Like, I find it to be rude for somebody to flash over. I don't flash people over. It's like, do you not think that I can judge the distance of my vehicle or something? Anyway, I don't even think I'm quite going 70. I think I'm at 69. It says 70 on the digital, but on the analog, it's just a hair under 70. I'm probably going like 69 and a half. I'm near max weight, and I'm trying to get decent fuel mileage. So, what was my last video about? I think it was when I made it back to the, did I upload that video? I was overweight, and I had to go back and get the load reworked, and I was just starting to make a video, and they finished loading me. And I think I uploaded that video. So I got out of there, I scaled the load again. The load scaled perfect, like 33 even on the drives, and that's with like half a tank of fuel. So I had an extra 1,000 pounds to put fuel in, and it's like 32 something on the trailer tandem. So perfect. They just took the whole load out and then moved it back a couple of feet and put it back in. I hope it doesn't shift forward if I have to hit the brakes. I've been really trying to be very gentle. So I've already taken a 30, and during my 30, I planned out my fuel stops and the place where I would like to stop for the night. I have a fuel stop coming up in approximately 55 minutes. About an hour away. It's Grand something, Nebraska. Grand View, Grand Lakes, Grand something, Nebraska. Or something Grand. I know Grand was in the name. Here comes another huge cluster of vehicles passing me. Like, there is a ton of traffic on I-80. Like, on the way down to Ottawa, Kansas, when I was on I-80, I-80 was just packed across Illinois, and was Iowa? Yeah, Iowa. Illinois and Iowa, I was on I-80, and it was just packed. And now I'm on I-80 across Nebraska, and it is just packed. Like, we're out in the middle of no damn where. Same with Iowa. Iowa and Illinois on I-80, I was out in the middle of nowhere. There's no major city near here. And the interstate is just packed bumper to bumper. There's a massive line of cars behind me trying to get place where I bought the mirror at, they sell hood mirrors, an installation kit for hood mirrors, and it's like $130 for a set of hood mirrors and the installation kit. So at some point I'll probably buy hood mirrors and install them. The only problem is that if I do it myself, sorry, my throat's getting dry. If I do it myself, I don't really have a place to park on the truck at my house. So I can probably take it over to a body shop and have them do it. I just don't know how much they would charge me to do it. They'd probably charge me hundreds of dollars to do it. And really, all it is screwing, drilling a few holes and putting a mounting bracket. And like, I don't even think you're mounting the mounting bracket to anything. You're just putting a bracket on one side and screwing the hood mirrors into that bracket. It's not something I think I would trust TA to do. I think I would want a body shop to do it if I paid somebody else to do it. Otherwise, I would have to do it. And with as meticulous as I am about being perfect on stuff like that, it would take me forever to do something like that. I would like to have hood mirrors, though. It's not really big on my to-do list, though. But anyway, I'm on I-80 going across Nebraska. There's still a truck behind me that's wanting to go around me, and he's just waiting for the right opportunity because there's still tons of traffic trying to go around. And there he goes. He's in a really old truck. Really old truck. I don't even know what brand it is. It's so old. I think it might be a Mack. It looks like it's from the late 90s or early 2000s. Not going much faster than me. He's going faster than me, but not much. Shit, it might be a Volvo. No, it says Mack. I think it says Mack on the grill. It's Volvo and Mack. I think that they are like semi the same company. Kinda. I don't know. Yep, it's Mack. Looks really old. It's hard to tell with Mack. That might just be that might be like a 2021 Mack. And they just went, that's just the way they design stuff. It's really retro. This guy is slow past me. He's going maybe 72, and I'm going 70. I think I'm actually going 69 and a half. Probably speed up by half a mile an hour so that not as many people are passing me, because every damn buddy is passing me. This guy is passing me so slow that I'm quite certain when he gets by me, he's going to cut me off. And he's driving some really janky old equipment. His truck is old as shit, and his trailer is a really old Swift trailer. Yeah. That's really close. He's either an owner-operator that's like going super cheap on everything, which is not a bad thing. I mean, if it's legal and all, awesome. Or go out and find loads. He's got some kind of like dedicated type thing. So he got equipment that he needed to do whatever it is he's doing. I hope it's working out for him. And I hope his equipment is legal. Because he's driving some throwback, some retro equipment. Like, I think his truck and his trailer are both probably 20 years old or more. Jesus, man. Is everybody governed faster than me? I might need to bump this thing up a bit. I'm just getting passed by every damn body. But I'm just trying to get some decent fuel efficiency here. I think I'm getting somewhere around 6.5 miles per gallon. Faster, I'm going to be getting below 6 miles per gallon. I don't want to get that. Give me a second, I'll start talking again. I just got people way too close to me. Like, traffic is so bad out here in the middle of nowhere on I-80 in Nebraska. Like, we're out in the middle of no damn where. And traffic is just thick. You can see in my rear view mirror, there's just a line of cars. It's bumper to bumper. Just like bumper to bumper traffic. Now, it doesn't look so bad in front of me because people are having to filter around me. But behind me, where all the four-wheelers are stacked in both lanes, it is just bumper to bumper, like you're in rush hour in a city or something. I don't know what the hell is going on. Is traffic normally like this on I-80 across Nebraska? Is there some event going on I don't know about? Sunday at 1:42 in the afternoon. Driving across Nebraska, and it is just bumper to bumper. Nobody needs to use indicators or anything. Just drift lanes. Wisconsin, Texas, Illinois, Iowa. Not a single Nebraska plate so far. He's got an Iowa plate, but a Nebraska sticker. Nebraska Cornhusker sticker on the back of his window. Colorado. I didn't catch the guy who was drifting lanes in that dually up there. I didn't catch his plate. It looks like a Texas plate, though. It's solid white with black lettering. Utah. No Nebraska plates yet. 99% sure I'm in Nebraska. I'm seeing more Iowa plates than Nebraska plates, though. I couldn't tell that one. It's some kind of tax exempt. There's an Iowa. Yeah, the one in front of me, you can't read the state on it. It's covered up by their license plate holder thing, but I can read tax exempt on it. It's some kind of religious van. It's got a bunch of religious logos and slogans, and it says Spirit 102.7 on it. So some religious radio station, some religious cult or something. But they're tax exempt. Here comes a big truck. Is my speedometer not working? I normally don't get past like this at 70. At 70 miles an hour, I'm normally not getting passed constantly, even when the speed limit's 75. God is not dead. God's not dead is what it says on the back of his grain hauler trailer. Iowa. Colorado. No Nebraska plates so far. Guy up there with the trailer is blowing out huge clouds of black smoke. There's the Nebraska. There's another Nebraska. Traffic is finally starting to lighten up behind me. I think that was just a massive traffic cluster that's been passing me for the last 10 to 15 minutes. Because now it's kind of open behind me. Maybe there's some huge sporting event happening in some town that I'm about to pass, that I'm getting close to. I don't think sporting events are going on right now, though. I don't know where all these people are headed. But there's tons of traffic going the other direction, too, so it can't be like a sporting event in one direction. These people just passed me, and now I'm catching up with them. I'm about to pass them. This jackass just passed me like 5 minutes ago. Feels like I've been going uphill for a long time, just a very slow incline. And that's very possible. Maybe that's why my miles per gallon aren't doing too terribly well. right, so when I stopped to take my 30, I stopped when I had like exactly 8 hours left of my drive time, so I wouldn't have to take another 30. And there were a couple of reasons I stopped when I did. One of the main reasons was because Google was having me hop onto some sketchy looking highway, and I wanted to double check and make sure that was the route I needed to be taking, and it was. Another reason I wanted to stop early in my driving day was so that I could plan my fuel route and my stops, because there's another Nebraska. They exist. And there's another Nebraska. Yeah, that huge clump of cars that passed me had almost no Nebraska plates. And now I'm starting to see Nebraska plates. There's Colorado. Casey's General Store. That is a place I see a lot in the Midwest here. I think that's an up-and-coming truck stop. Maybe they're going to become another major chain that's nationwide. But, I stopped there. It was basically, when I got off 29, I got onto Highway 2 to cut across to 80. And right there where I got off, there was a bunch of truck stops, and I just went ahead and pulled into one of them to take my 30. I think it was the Sapp Brothers I pulled into. And I checked out my possible fuel stops and where I can stop for the night and stuff like that. And basically what I decided on fuel stops is I didn't have enough to make it to, what was the name of the town in, I think it was Wyoming. It's like right at the edge of Wyoming, on the western edge of Wyoming, Bridgeport, Bridgestone, New Bridge, I forget the name of the city, but there's a TA there, or a Petro, I think it's a TA, and they have fuel for like $2 a gallon, $2.01, $2.02, I forget what it is exactly, and that's about as cheap as I can get until we get to Troutdale, but I can't make it all the way there on the fuel I got, so I found another place, which is this place, Grand View, or Grand Lakes, or Grand whatever, that we're approaching. I'm going to go ahead and fill up there, and then I'm going to top off at that next place, and that should get me to Troutdale. This place is like $2.05 a gallon. Not a huge difference, so it's not really worth me just barely putting in enough to get me to the next stop. So I'm going to go ahead and fill it up, and by the time I get to the next stop, next place, which is, I don't know, like 600 miles from here. I should be able to put, another 60 gallons in, and that'll be another shower. And just top off from there, and that will hopefully be enough fuel to get me all the way to Troutdale. me like 4.5 miles per gallon to burn up 200 gallons on 900 miles. So I should quite easily make it to Troutdale on that fuel. And I'm going to keep looking for loads coming out of the Portland area. It would be really, really nice to get one coming straight out of Portland to back east. That way I wouldn't have to deal with fuel costs in California. But I have a bad feeling that I'm going to have to drive down the I-5 to the LA area to get a load coming back east. And, you know, I don't mind doing that. Especially if I can get some good paying loads, which I think I might be able to. That's about it. That's what's going on with me. I need to wrap this video up pretty quick, otherwise it's going to turn into a lot of dead air, and I'm just going to delete it and not upload it. I can't think of any other drama or any other things going on. Everything's looking good on the load right now. I'm making good time. I ended up not wasting a tremendous amount of time on getting the load reworked. It only took them like 30 minutes, if that. Like 30 to 45 minutes, somewhere in that area, to rework the load. And what else? Took about 30 to 45 minutes to rework the load, and I only burned up about 30 minutes of my drive time. Still not pushing my 14-hour clock yet. After I do this fuel stop, I will be pushing my 14-hour clock. I might lose 5 to 10 minutes of my drive time by doing this fuel stop if I'm not in and out of there really quick. Because I think I only have something like, let's see, my work day left. No, I've got plenty of time. I got a lot more time than I thought I did. I have 48 minutes difference between my 14 and my drive clock. 48 minutes. I thought it was a lot less than that. I thought it was like 13 minutes. But I only have 3 minutes difference between my rest and my drive time. I don't have to take another rest period. Oh, crap. Yeah, I am going to have to take another damn rest period to use all my drive time. Because stopping and taking what I might do, since I have so much time left in my work day, because if I take like 15 minutes to fuel up, then there's only a 4-minute difference between my rest and my drive. Every minute I go over 4 minutes on fueling is going to take time away on my drive time. So I might actually just do a second 30-minute break is probably what I'm going to end up doing, so I can use every minute of my drive time, which isn't that big of a deal because it typically takes at least 15 minutes to fuel up. So I'll just use the other 15 minutes to plan my stop for the night, because whenever I planned my initial stop for the night, I just used Google to tell me what the time, how long it would take to get from, point A to point B. And I didn't realize it was a 75-mile-an-hour speed limit across Nebraska. So Google severely overestimated how quickly I could get there. So I'm probably going to come up 20 to 30 minutes short of making it to where I think I can make it tonight. Grand Island is 17 miles. That's where I'm going to fuel up at a TA. So I'm going to have to plan a new fuel stop, or not a new fuel stop, but a new stop for the night. It's going to see just up on the right, there's black smoke off in the distance behind that. So once we figure out what that black smoke is, that's probably where I'm going to wrap up the video. Anything else? No, I think I might have an extra drive shift on this. If there's a lot of downtime between my next load and when I can deliver this load, then I might actually be able to do a 34. I don't know, we'll have to see. I don't have a whole lot of loads to choose from. So once I get over here on the West Coast, I might have a fair amount of downtime in between loads because there's just not a lot of loads on the load board. And I think the only reason we get loads on the load board is if you know, they can't cover them from other places. They'll throw them on our board. It's just an alternate place where a broker can list a load and try and get somebody to take it. Probably just burning brush. I'm already getting burnt out on chicken. I was eating nothing but barbecue, brisket, baked bean things for a couple of days. And then I ran across, I bought like chicken from 2 different places the same day. And now I have a ton of chicken in the fridge. So I need to polish off the chicken and beans that I have before I get anything else. But I was really hoping to stop at a Petro that had the pork chops, mashed potatoes, and gravy. Man, if the place I end up stopping for the night is a Petro or a TA that has pork chops and all that stuff, then I'm gonna get that stuff. But I need to eat what I have in the fridge before I buy anything else. When I go out on the road next time, I really need to cook some stuff instead of having to buy all this crap out on the road. It's not very good and it's really expensive. Petro is my favorite place to go to because of the food. But anyway, I'll update you with another video because I'm just sitting here driving all the time, man. I get bored and you know, if something happens, I'll make another video while I'm driving down the road. I'm going to be doing this for several more hours. It's just going to be at least 6 more hours of me just doing this right here, driving down the road. We're past the black smoke right now. I got somebody up on the shoulder. He is on, I'm not going to move over for him because he's a lane over. I've got people passing me. So, he's good. Anyway, thanks for watching. Have a good one. Bye.